today we're going to do a retro horror review on the movie Hobgoblins. And
Hobgoblins.
Now, you want to talk about low-budget movies.
I mean, to be fair, the movie came out in the 80s.
To be fair, the movie came out in the 80s. You know what else came out in the 80s?
Yeesh.
Aliens came out in the 80s.
What can you say about Hobgoblins?
Oh, what can you say about Hobgoblins? I don't know if it's a Gremlins knockoff or a Ghoulies knockoff.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of
It might be a
both.
mix and match.
Plot? None. Acting? None.
There's zero acting effort in
Props?
this movie.
None. They're literally throwing puppets at people.
And they're rustling on the floor with them.
We don't know if they were serious. I don't even know what the hell the story was.
For 30 years, a sinister secret lay hidden behind these walls.
I'll fill you on the story.
Fill in the story, because I don't know what the story was, because I was watching it, I was so bewildered of what the hell I was looking at.
It's a movie lot. They got these hobgoblins, obviously, on the movie lot.
They live in the movie lot.
They live in the movie lot.
In a closet.
It's an abandoned movie lot. They live in an abandoned set, has a vault. They're
It's
locked
an
in the vault.
abandoned movie lot that a security guy has been working at for 30 years.
What's going on?
He knows about them for 30 years.
He's been hiding them in this thing for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's an abandoned movie lot.
Just stay clear of this area.
He gets a new guy begins to work there. The vault opens. The hobgoblins come out. The old guy's like, "Oh no, they're free after 30 years."
After running down the hallway about 7 times.
The same hallway,
The same hallway.
But yeah, so he gets out. They get out there, you know, and the kid's like, "What's that?" And the guy has to explain to the kid about these hobgoblins, which turn out to be not even really hobgoblins. I guess they're aliens.
They're aliens.
They landed in a pod.
That's the story.
They make your fantasies come true.
They project it
while
to you.
killing you.
A power. They can tap into your brain and sense the things that you really want to do.
What's wrong with that?
They also try to kill you.
It's very vague.
So, I mean-
sometimes their visions can hurt people, sometimes they can't. This movie's rated R. There's no blood. There's cartoon noises. The things look like furry cats. They look pleasant.
There's no blood. There's no cursing.
No nudity.
No nudity. It came to a point where Alan would question if it was a kid movie or not.
Because, like, there's odd moments where, like, they use, like, boing and, like,
Yeah.
child noises, but yet they're having sex in the van. It can't be for kids because they're having sex, but at the same time you're hearing boink, boink, boink. And you're like, okay, that's odd.
I mean, character-wise, there's just no one interesting.
They're college kids. They look like they're 40.
There's nothing interesting about the characters. You got the main guy, which is the security guard.
They're gone!
You got his girlfriend, which is like a stuck-up.
She's not even really stuck up. She's like a preppy, prudish kind of girl.
She must be happy to see him.
You got her best friend, which looks like Jesse Spano from Saved by the Bell.
Cardboard! I recognize it anywhere!
She wears colorful 80s clothes to let you know it's the 80s in case you didn't
And
know.
she's probably the oldest one out of all of them.
You got her boyfriend who just came out the army.
What's going on here? Just a problem involving some small predators, sir.
And then you got their other friend, which is the dork of the group.
The dork.
Do you kiss on the first date?
I go all the way on the first date.
My kind of woman.
That likes to jerk off to sex hotlines?
He calls sex hotlines to
from
hear
his
her,
friend's house.
to hear her talk, and he hammed it up as a dork. Let me tell you, he hammed it up. He might have been the worst actor out of all of
You're
them.
probably
Production-wise,
horrible.
terrible movie. The hobgoblins are puppets, literally. They kind of just...
no animatronics.
I mean, I get there were puppets because it's the 80s and all that. I get that. You know, it was a low-budget movie.
The Gremlins came out in the 80s.
It's a low-budget movie. They didn't have access to gremlin puppetry. Okay?
Gremlins, Critters, the Ghoulies, the Puppet Masters. But even those movies, they didn't resort to just throwing. They didn't just throw things at people and say you're being attacked by this cat creature.
And you know what? The character's so dumb. Because they see the hobgoblins, right? They attack them at a party, and the guy tells them, he's like, don't think about anything because they'll make it come true and they'll kill you with it. And they still think about things, and it still happens. And there's a point where the overly dorky guy, he gets a call from the hotline chick, because, you know, the hobgoblins mess with his head, so he thinks it's her. and like he goes off in his car and drives away, and like the guy is talking to his friends. He's like, "Where did he go?" And they're like, "Oh, he went out." Why would you let him go? You know there's hobgoblins out there.
The best driving scene you'll ever see in a movie. You can even see the hands shaking the car, depicting turns. It's amazing.
Yeah, nothing going. It's just a moving screen with them in the car.
It wasn't even a moving screen.
And you can see this. You can see the guy's hands that are part of the crew, and they're like, "This is the car."
Shaking the car.
Shaking the car.
They go to this bar. And they're in the bar for the... They're in because I guess his girlfriend's fantasy is to become a whore.
Amy would never come to a place like this.
Scum is proud to present Miss Amy Sims.
Oh my god.
So they go to this bar, and then they're in this bar for the rest of the movie, and you're watching it like, what the hell is going on?
And it turns into a cartoon chase at one point. They literally, the hobgoblins are running, and the guy's chasing them, tripping over everything.
It gets so weird.
It's a very weird movie.
How do you film something like that?
It's very, very weird.
You could tell why it's on people's list of the worst movies ever made.
It is on the list of worst movies ever made.
I would say it's even worse than Trolls 2.
I mean,
Trolls 2 even had kind of semblance of a plot, and it's not there was literally nothing going on.
I don't know if the acting is worse than Troll 2. Troll 2's acting.
The acting's not worse than Trolls 2, but the movie's worse than Trolls 2.
You know, at one point, the army guy gets a grenade and blows himself up. And he catches fire, and he's running around on fire. And you know what? Spoiler alert, if you care to see the movie, he's alive at the end of the movie after he was on fire for 30 minutes.
Just a little burnt.
Just with little burns right here, like little patches of burns, but he's okay.
Very cartoony.
And what's he do? He gets in the van with his girlfriend, and they proceed to have sex again with the boingy sounds.
Yeah, more cartoon porn sounds.
I'm like, what's going on in this movie? How do you end the movie like this? One Hobgoblins movie was enough for me for a lifetime. I won't revisit this movie. I won't ever see it again.
No, I mean, some parts are fun, but some parts are just like, what the hell is going on here?
It's all over the place. Everything about that
movie.
movie
It ain't no critters. It ain't no gremlins.
There are far better movies in its genre. Watch Ghoulies.
You gotta know you made a special movie when Ghoulies is better than you.
That's something.
That's something else.
That's saying something.
I've been watching out of curiosity, but I would recommend skipping most of it because there's a lot of long, boring parts in the movie.
If you want to watch Hobgoblins, at least have drinks next to you. This is a movie. It's a terrible movie. Don't watch it.
Goblins.
Avoid it. Alan's traumatized by the movie.
I was sitting back and I'm just looking at it like, what the hell is going on here? I wasn't even watching the movie. I was just trying, like, my brain couldn't process what was happening. I was trying to watch it and get some kind of semblance of a plot, and like the more I thought about it, the more I got lost.
It's just it's an ugly movie. They didn't even say why people died from it.
No.
Or why they wanted to kill him. What did they kill him for?
I don't even know why they were killing him for. No, they were just kind of just doing things. They were just mischievous creatures. They tried to run somebody in a golf cart. They all look the same because I'm pretty sure they were the same goddamn puppet.
They all look the same, yes. They all look the same. They got it. Ugh, God, it's just...
There were parts where they disappeared in the movie, too, and we didn't even know where the hell they went. They were like...
It's just...
They were like... It was like... There was imaginary shit going on, but they never established that the Hobgoblins were in the same area. So you were like, is this real or not? Because the movie's just so crazy, and then you're like, wait a minute, that was real. This random guy is real. And we thought it was a hallucination, and it's not a hallucination. You wouldn't even know that these things were in the bar until, like, we already spent 20 minutes into the bar. Watch it out of curiosity, but skip
If
around.
you have Hulu, you can watch it because it is free on Hulu.
It's free on Hulu.
If you have Hulu, and you got nothing to do on a Friday night, you know what? Don't even save it for Friday.
Don't waste your
Don't
Friday.
waste it. Don't waste the night
your
doing
Friday.
it. If you got to work early enough, watch it after work. Around 2 o'clock seems a good time to watch
Yeah,
it.
2 o'clock, so you can move on with your day when you're done with it.
Don't go out of your way to look
I don't think
for it.
anybody's spending money for Hobgoblins.
But if you're already spending money on Hulu monthly, you might as well watch Hobgoblins.
If you spend over $2 on Hobgoblins, shame on you.
That's our review of Hobgoblins.
Yeah, take that wherever you want to do with it.
Till next time.